Hey there, I'm Eric Tennant, and this is Does Plastic. You think if my hair went gray, I would look like Rick from Rick and Morty? Okay, today, what the issue is I get these light bulbs I like to take camping, and I hang them up in the trees. They're wireless light bulbs. I love them to death. Unfortunately, when I was taking the light bulb off from one of my last trips, the tip of the hook broke off. So what I'm going to do today is I have my handy dandy caliper, and I have a good hook. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate this item by hand. So first thing is I'm going to take the caliper out. We're going to get a good measurement on this one side here. Now that I have a rough measurement of the hook, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of it. Now I'm just going to take that image and drop it over onto my computer. Okay, and go ahead and open up Blender. And we're going to want to change the view to the top view. You can do that by hitting the 7 number key or clicking on that Z over there. So now what you're going to want to do is go to your image folder and take that image that you just moved onto your computer. Go ahead and drag that into Blender. Now you're going to want to move that object roughly to center. You can hit G to move and place it. Really what you're going to want to do is hit the N key, come up here and change the X and Y to 0, center that thing out. Now we need a reference for our measurement, so we have 13.42 on the caliper. So we're going to want to do that exactly on this block here. 13.42. And do that in the X and Y dimension. So we're going to go ahead and select that image. And now we're going to need to scale it up to match this cube. And yeah, things will be slightly off. As you see, the angle of the image is slightly skewed there, but I will be correcting. I think that's probably as close as I'm going to get that way. I'm just going to turn the image so everything is lined up better. So now I'm going to select the cube. I'm going to go ahead and hit tab. So I'm going to go into the object editing mode. We're going to hit the A key when we're in the vertex mode up here. And that should select all. And then now hit the M key. So now we have our point right there. What we want to do now is trace the entire model. And you do this by using the E key and extruding. And you just place the point down roughly where you think the next one should be. I'm going to go roughly about one of these squares here. And then hit E again. And we're going to do this all the way around the model. And you're going to basically trace the whole thing out like you're in school overlaying paper on something. Then with the last point, you want to get it close to the other point, but not touching. Hit the A key to select all, and hit the F key to fill. Go ahead and we can pan out to a different view now, and you see the whole object is pretty much a flat plane at this point. So we want to make it 3D. Hit the E key to extrude and get roughly the width you're looking for off of it there. But for the most part, all the tubing and everything is round, so I'm going to get as close as possible to that as I can. Of course, I'm not going to be able to print this out round because, well, it would have trouble sticking to the printer. I'm going to say roughly, probably right about there. So now I just need to export my file. So now all I got to do is open up the file and print it. Okay, I've made a tiny little mistake. I made the Barbie size one of it. What happened here is I thought I was in millimeters. I didn't see the decimal there. It's good to, and my eyes are going out. So what I need to do is switch my caliper over to millimeters. So it's 34, not 13. Yeah, I'm gonna make that adjustment right now. It's kind of funny. So measure twice, look at it twice. Okay, I just made this block here. I made it 34 millimeters long, and then I took the whole model and I scaled it up to match it. Let's try printing that again and hopefully get something bigger than a Barbie size one. Good build plate. Much better than the one that came with the K1C. In description below. So we have our replicated hook and we have our original hook that I replicated. Okay. Not too bad. The true test to be, does it fit on the light? All right, seems that one side is in. The fit is snug, but it's not always a bad thing. That's decent. Nice. Absolutely love it when an idea comes together like this. You can find all the items down in the description below. My name is Eric Tennant. As always, this is Does Plastic. Go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is a tiny channel compared to my main channel. Until next time, you'll see me, and you'll definitely be seeing this guy on my main channel.